Welcome to another Meatballs and Milkshakes Board Game Cafe unboxing video. I'm Jim, and we have 2 boxes to unbox today. Let's get right at it. First up, one more copy of Everdell restocked. This is the 1 to 4 player game that is super beautiful that we have had so many times in here because it keeps on selling out. Lots and lots of fun. One of the nicest looking games you'll see, and there's one more copy. Next up, a restock of Dominion. We had sold out of that as well this week and brought another copy in so that we have it available for people. This is one of the original deck building games. It's for 2 to 4 players and plays in about 30 minutes. Very, very easy to learn. Has so much replayability because there's a lot of different card types that you can choose for each game. There's a whole bunch of different card types in each game. You pick some subset of them for the actual game that you're going to play. Lots and lots of fun. One of the first modern board games that our family enjoyed. Next we have some special ordered expansions for Dominion. We have Renaissance and Prosperity. Again, these are special orders, so they won't be on the shelf, but they are in stock at our distributor. So if you're looking for these or other Dominion expansions, just let us know. These were only ordered a couple days ago and they're already in. So as you can see, we can get things in pretty fast when they're at our Vancouver distributor. Last week, we brought in a copy of The Insider as a special order, and I thought it was a notable omission on our shelves, so now there is a copy in stock. This is the hidden roll word guessing game, kind of like 20 questions with a hidden roll. Somebody knows the word that everybody's supposed to guess, and everybody else is asking questions to try to figure out what that word is. One of the other people, though, is the insider and has been secretly told what the word is while everybody else's eyes were closed. So they don't know that this one person is the insider. They're hoping that you get the answer right because they only win if the team, the people guessing get the answer right, but they want to help not so much that everybody realizes that they were the person who already knew what the answer was. So that's a game where you're trying to like, oh, is it a person? Is it a thing? Oh, is it somebody from history, or is it a man, is it a woman? All these questions to try to figure it out, and it's a lot of fun trying to. And then after, of course, the word is guessed or the time has run out, there's all these accusations made on who's the insider, and everybody has to defend themselves and explain why. No, I'm not the insider. I just had a really good idea there. It's not because I knew the answer. And anyway, it's a lot of fun, and it's in a tiny little box. And it plays, let's see, how many people does it play? 4 to 8 players. This game is one of the best hidden roll games, honestly, ever made. And we needed to have it in stock. It will also be in our Board Game Cafe library. Next up, restock of the much anticipated expansion to Through the Ages, a new story of civilization called New Leaders and Wonders. As the box says, this contains new leaders and new wonders for the game. Those are 2 of the big card types that add a lot of variability to the game. Through the Ages is a very long game. It's an excellent game. It used to be #1 on Board Game Geek for many, many years. And people have played this game over and over again for years, and now they can have a fresh experience with some additional leaders and wonders to add to the game. Next up, another restock, Magic Maze, sold out of that last week. So bringing it back in. This is a nominee for the Spiel des Jahres in 2017, Game of the Year. This is a game where you are all playing medieval creatures who are inexplicably in a shopping mall, a modern shopping mall, and trying to escape. And you're doing so simultaneously. You're all trying to move around, try to get all the things you need to leave, but you're not allowed to talk while you're doing it, and everybody has specific actions that they're allowed to do, moving in certain directions or moving up and down, those things, and you have to work collaboratively. It's a cooperative game, and you have to work collaboratively to get your people out of the mall before time is up. That's a very, very weird game, but it is a lot of fun, and trying to collaborate without talking makes it very interesting to watch. There's a big pawn that you can use when you really want somebody to do an action. They have the action card in front of them, they're not doing it, you really need them to do their action on that guy to move that person in that direction. So you're allowed to take that pawn, pick it up, and then bang it on the table next to the action and to try to like prompt the person to do what they're supposed to do, and it turns into a total riot when that person has no idea why you're so insistent that they need to do that thing. So much fun. That's Magic Maze. So last week we unboxed Machi Koro, or so we thought, but what we actually unboxed was the expansions. I thought it was a version that included the expansions, but actually the distributor just sent me the wrong thing. So this is what I actually had ordered, which is the 5th anniversary of Machi Koro. It doesn't include the expansions, but as I said, we do have the box that includes a couple of the expansions. This is a very, very fun, let's see, 4 or 5 player, 4 player dice rolling game. So in this game, it's a, I don't know if you call it a deck builder per se, but over the course of the game, you're rolling dice, which gives you money. You use that money to get cards, and you're using those cards to get more money, and it's a bit of an engine builder, bit of a take that game as well. It's a lot of fun. It's very light and easy to learn, plays in about 30 minutes, and our family has played this a lot of times and really enjoyed it. That's Machi Koro. This game's been out for a few years, but we hadn't stocked it yet, but I thought it was about time that we had it here. Raiders of the North Sea is a worker placement game. It is honestly one of the better worker placement games. I would say light medium weight worker placement game. On the map, you'll find a bunch of different places down at the bottom of the map where you can go to collect different types of resources and improve your Viking crew, and then you can send your crews out over the sea in order to raid and pillage and try to gain glory. And also you get to send your Viking crew to Valhalla when they die, which is a lot of fun. That game is awesome. The art is incredible. You can see the art on the cover is really, really nice. And that is the art that is used throughout all of the cards and the board. The component quality is fantastic because of course this is a Renegade game studios game. They always make a good product. And the designer and the artist have worked together on quite a few games, and really, really good quality. I couldn't recommend this enough for a medium weight worker placement game, Raiders of the North Sea. Here is another game that, well, it's actually an expansion for a game by the same designer and artist duo. This is an expansion, the first expansion for Architects of the West Kingdom, called Age of Artisans, and it's fairly new. I have not yet had the chance to play Architects of the West Kingdom with this expansion, so I can't speak to it personally, but it's still, actually, no wait, this is a 1 to 6 players, so I think the regular Architects only went up to 5, but I think this adds a 6th player. It has new apprentice cards, new building cards, craft cards, and player boards, and some, yeah, so just basically more of everything to give Architects of the West Kingdom a bit more variety. That's a really good game, Architects of the West Kingdom, and this is going to make it even better, so very cool. Age of Artisans. In this box, we have 2 special orders. We will be getting some more of these in that will be available for stock, but in this first shipment, they're already both spoken for. I'm not going to open them because they are special orders, and I'm going to leave them in this boxed state for the customers. But what these are, and you can see the boxes are numbered. This is a limited edition product, so this is carton 669 of 5200 and 693 of 5200. These are poker chips. They're very beautiful poker chips made by Roxley Games, who makes Santorini, among other really nice games. And these are in a really nice box, and the poker chips themselves are very artistic, decorative. They're not just like boring colors like regular poker chips. And they're great for playing like heavy economic games and train games, where you use poker chips for counting out money and things like that. So these were kickstarted originally, and now they're coming out available for retail, and they're just a beautiful product. It's fairly heavy because these are a high quality product. So that's all we have in that box. All right, so this is a restock of Godz. We're very proud to be offering this, one of very few companies in Canada that has this game. There it is. This is the Kickstarter special edition of Godz, which is by, let's see, I forgot the name already, how to say it properly anyway, Omari Akil and Hamu Dennis. 2 to 4 player game, 30 to 60 minutes, ages 14 and up. And this is a game about rapping. Play the game, live the life, boost swag, build skills, earn streets, start beef, grab goals, take cities. This is a really unique game. The art is just incredible. The table presence is like awesome. I've seen videos of people playing this game and having a heck of a lot of fun. It does also come with the gold Godz medallion, which looks pretty cool. So if you're interested in music and you like this, the Godz type of idea, you should definitely give it a try. We now have lots of it in stock, and we're proud to have this cool indie game here. Another very cool restock, Forgotten Waters, Plaid Hat Games, designed by Isaac Vega and J. Arthur Ellis and Mr. Bistro. So this game sold out right away when we got it in the first time, and we're excited to get more in. This game plays 3 to 7 players. However, each game takes 2 to 4 hours. It is a big game, and it's cooperative. And there's actually interesting thing about this game is that there's a web app that you can use to play this game with other people remotely. So that makes it quite an interesting game to play right now when we're social distancing and isolating still. You know, games that play up to 7 players too are rare, especially big games like this. Yeah, definitely give it a try. Forgotten Waters. In stock for the first time, Marco Polo. Actually, the Voyages of Marco Polo. I just call it Marco Polo. I've only got to play this game once, but it's an excellent game, and favorite of one of my friends locally in town. This is a 2 to 4 player game, and it says it takes 20 to 25 minutes per player. So at 4 players, you know, this is a 2-hour game, right? 13 plus. And you're moving along the Silk Road. You know, it's been a long time since I've played this, honestly, but this is a really tight game, and really just excellent. Really highly recommend trying this out. If you like heavy Euro games, this is right up there. We have had Jaipur in stock for a while, but this is actually our copy. They're supposed to be putting demo stickers on there when we buy our own demo copies, but they haven't been lately. But still, this is our copy of Jaipur. We finally have our own, so we can finally play this game. So let's see what's in it. This is, let's see, 30-minute game. Space Cowboys always makes nice products, and no surprise, How nice is that? You don't even have to punch the tokens yourself. They're already pre-punched, and there's a nice insert in the box. Very cool. And there's English and French instructions in the box. Nice deck of cards. The art looks awesome. Nice box. They didn't inflate the size of the box for no good reason. Very cool. That's Jaipur. So this will be in the cafe library. Next, for the first time, we have both the yellow and black versions of Pandemic Legacy Season 2. They are the same other than the color of the box. So whatever you prefer. I think some people might have 2 copies of this game because they're playing with multiple groups, and they just it's easier to keep track of which is which by having the 2 different colors. But this is a legacy version of Pandemic, and this is the 2nd season, so I think they're expecting you to play Season 1 first, and we have that coming in our next shipment next week. Yeah, I think it's due on Monday. And so a legacy game is a game where you play multiple sessions, and each session will affect the outcome, the future direction of the game moving forward. So, and permanently alter the board and other components and the state of the game and the rules of the game even. Pandemic Legacy Season 1 was the #1 game on Board Game Geek until it was supplanted by Gloomhaven a couple years ago. Season 2 did not have the same success as Season 1, and I think that's just because not everybody who played Season 1 finished it, and a lot of people are still hoping to finish Season 1 and then take on Season 2. Actually, Z-Man just this week announced Pandemic Legacy Season 0, so that I'm assuming is a prequel, which is kind of interesting. There's no real details out yet. They just made a teaser trailer on YouTube, so I don't really know much about that yet, but it's cool that they're continuing to make Pandemic Legacy. I'm one of those people that only got partway through Season 1. Our group really struggled with it in terms of the game itself was great, but we kept losing. And this game, again, being a legacy game, cumulatively we were losing and losing and losing. And there are sort of penalties for losing and bonuses for winning. And maybe we were just playing poorly, but we sort of dug ourselves a deep hole, and not everybody in our group wanted to continue playing, although everybody else did. So we still haven't finished Season 1. Hopefully we will someday, and then we can play Season 2. Or maybe we should just get a new copy and restart from the beginning. I really want to finish Season 1 and try Season 2 because I've heard really great things about it. This was one of the first legacy games. I think Risk Legacy was first, but that didn't get a whole lot of attention. But this is the game that really knocked the doors off the whole legacy genre and spawned so many legacy and campaign style games. So definitely worth checking out. Rob Davao is the designer of this game and is well known for making great designs. So worth a look. Pandemic Legacy Season 2. Oh, excellent. So Asmodee has sent some more promos for Forgotten Waters. So if you buy Forgotten Waters, you'll be getting one of these promo sheets. I can't really say I know what these are because I haven't played the game, but some additional components that will come with the game. There's one more copy of Forgotten Waters in the box. Wow, that is a little box. That explains the price point. Anyway, $16.99 for Colt Super Express. Colt Express is a really fun up to 6-player pro card programming game, and you're train thieves and you're trying to steal the loot on a train. This is a smaller box version of it, clearly. has just come out, and it actually plays up to 7 players in 15 minutes. So they've really streamlined this game. When I say a programming game, what I mean is, at least in Colt Express, you're playing your cards and they get put into a stack of all the cards that you and all of your friends are putting into play, and you get to see what people are doing, but the actual actions of those cards are not actually done right then and there. You sort of have to remember what people are doing, and you just take turns continuing to play cards onto this pile. And then when you're done, then you actually process this stack of cards and make everything happen. So during the round, you have to kind of remember what other people are doing to guess where every people are. You know that they're going to move, but you don't know what direction they're going to move, or you know they're going to try to punch somebody, but you don't know who they're going to punch. So you're trying to anticipate what people are going to do. This says, scheme wisely to avoid the bullets and become the last bandit standing on the train. So this is brand new, and I haven't had a chance to learn what is new about this, but I suspect it's going to be a really interesting, fun, quick game, and excited to see that come out, because we've always enjoyed Colt Express when we've played it. So, wow, actually, there is a demo copy, and they did stamp it. So there we go. Let's open this one and see what's in the box. So we have, is this like a demo pack or a promo pack in here? Oh, there's some bandit meeples and a deck of cards. Oh yeah, so this is an extension, I think, that is in the box. And then, well, look how little these rules are. It's a very simple game. Phase 1 scheming, phase 2 shooting. So that's very similar to the original game, where you're playing the cards and then they get done in order. So yeah, going to be very, very simple to learn and play this game. So they've distilled what's great about that game into an even smaller package, make it even more accessible. So very cool. And we actually do have more copies of Jaipur in the box than just that one that we opened. We have 2 copies of Pandemic Contagion. I have not played Pandemic Contagion, but Pandemic, of course, is spawned a whole lot of really interesting games based on the original, and this one looks really cool, so give that a try as well. Finally, this is a new game, Grandbois. Hope I'm saying that somewhat correctly. And we do have a demo copy of this. We have 3 copies. This is from the Flying Games and Ori Games. So this is a tile laying game, and this is brand new. I did actually watch a video of this game, and it looked really, really fun. When you're playing the tiles, you have to lay them strategically, sort of partially covering the other tiles, and you are secretly associated with one of the clans, and everybody is secretly associated with one of the clans, and you don't want people to figure out which you are and until the end of the game, and you're trying to like optimize your points by playing the tiles the best you can to score the most points for your clan. So we do have a demo of this, so let's open the demo copy and see what's in it. Oh, a really nice box insert. Here are the tiles. Okay, so there's some standees. Okay, so there's a bunch of different tiles, and they get played onto the table and partially overlapped like that. There's certain rules, and I may be placing these incorrectly just while I'm showing you here, but there's certain rules about how you can overlap them, but that's pretty much how they go down. It's strange that the insert has these spaces, but I don't see anything to go in those. Maybe that's for a future expansion. 4 Watchtower tokens. Oh, I see. Okay, here. So we're gonna punch these out these go in those spots. So that's solving that mystery right there. And these go there. There we are. That's a mystery solved. And there are little standy things for these. So you're gonna put those in like that. And they go on the board like so. All right, that solves that mystery and makes that make a lot more sense. So you can see how small the rules are here. Very, very simple game. The player with the most golden chestnuts wins. Well, that sounds like a great way to win a game. So you can't cover a space with a bear, or with a watchtower. Space with a bear can cover any space except a watchtower and cannot be covered. There's some rules about, like I was saying, about playing the tiles. Very, very simple game, but what I've heard about this game is that even though it looks very simple, it's actually deceptively strategic. I certainly hope that plays out to be true. We have our own copy, obviously, for the library now opened up, and we're going to be taking this home tonight and giving it a try because it looks absolutely gorgeous. And that is all we have for today's unboxing video. So thanks very much for watching our video today. Hope you liked it. If so, please give it the thumbs up on YouTube and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you get notified the next time we post another video. I'm happy to announce that we have received our building permit for renovations. So at the end of the week, our store, which is currently open for retail sales only, will be shutting down. We'll be taking all of this stock back out of here and starting renovations as soon as we can so that we can get the renovations done and open up for real with food and gameplay with our game library and all of that stuff. So that's exciting news to share. Again, thanks again for watching. Have a great day. Bye.